Every big man has a humble background. Ansuma, daswa, mimamwachi, kwalafia, ekaro, subahul khair, bonjour, good morning, and welcome to section 14 of Surah Al-An'am, cattle. In this section, we continue with God's argument against unbelief and unbelievers and their desired dictates to the prophets of God. Namshi. ولو أنزلنا إليهم الملائكة وكلمهم الموتى وحشرنا عليهم كل شيء قبلا ما كانوا ليؤمنون ما كانوا ليؤمنون. Even if we did send unto them angels, al-malaikatu, wallow, even if anzalna, we did send ilayhim, to him, al-malaikatu, angels, wa kallamahum al-mauta, and even if death spoke to them, that's the unbelievers, even if the death spoke to them, wa kallamahu al-mauta, wa hasharna alayhim kulla shay'in kublan ma kanu liyuminun. And the dead spoke to them, yes, unto them, and the dead spoke unto them, and we gathered together all things. Wahasharna alayhim, we gathered together all things, kulla shay'in, all things, before them, all things before their very eyes, kulla shay'in, kublan, before their very eyes, kublan, ma kanu liyuminun. Their very eyes, they are not, makanu, they are not, liyuminun, they are not the ones to believe. Makanu liyuminun, they are not the ones to believe. Illa an yasha Allahu, walakinna aktharuhum yajhalun. Illa ma yasha Allah, walakinna aktharuhum yajhalun. Except, okay, unless it is in God's plan. Illa masha'Allahu. Illa an yasha, illa an yasha Allahu. Walakin aktharuhum yajhalun. Illa an yasha Allahu. Unless it is in God's plan. Wa aktharuhum yajhalun. But most of them ignore the truth. Ignore, that's ignorant. Yajhalun. When you say jahilin, that's ignorant. The word jahilin and yajhalun are connected. Jahilin, yajhalun. Ignorant people. Even in houses, also in houses, when they call somebody jahilun, that's an ignorant person. So jahilun, yajhalun are connected. Makanu, yajhalun. going backward. Sorry. Yes, I went backward. Sometimes I think it's English, sort of going left, sort of opening from left, open from right. Pardon me. Makanu Yeshalun, yes. We've done with Ayah sign 111, and that was 111 I just read. We go to 112. وكذلك جعلنا لكل نبي عدوا وكذلك جعلنا لكل نبي عدوا. Eh? Likewise, did we make for every messenger an enemy. It is there, yes. I know it's not only here. I have it in my notes. For every messenger, there is an enemy. So who are you, viewer, not to have an enemy? Don't be surprised if you have an enemy. There's nobody on earth who has no enemy. Even within the same family. I always remind people about Cain and Abel, Kabil and Habil. They were enemies because of a woman. So God is reminding us here that for every prophet, there is an enemy. وكذلك جعلنا لكل نبي عدوا. And in stroke, there is a dash there, عدوا. شياطين الإنسان والجن يوحي بعضهم إلى بعض زخرف القول غرورا. زخرف القول غرورا. In dash, Satans among men and jinns, inspiring each other. يوحي بعضهم إلى بعض. Inspiring each other with flowery discourses. Zuhrufa, Kawl al-Guru, flowering discourses by way of deception. By way of deception. Kawl al-Gururan. Kawl al-Gururan, by way of deception. So here, what it means is that this words of deception are made flowery, are taken as flowery discourses, are made flowery discourses. Flowery means attractive, attractive discourses, if I'm not mistaken. So, an enemy, Satan's among men and jinns, yes, inspiring each other with flowery discourses. So men and jinns, men inspire one another with flowery discourses by way of deception. They deceive each other. When they deceive each other, John, you're looking so great. I like the way you spoke last, but something else is behind him, behind the speaker. Such things. Kaul guru, words of deception. ولو شاء ربك ما فعلوا. ولو شاء ربك ولو شاء ربك ما فعلوا. If thy Lord, whose Lord? Muhammad's Lord. If thy Lord had so willed, sha'a, walau, if Rabbaka, thy Lord has so willed, sha'a, they would not have done it. Have done what? They wouldn't have made attractive words of deception. They wouldn't have made it words. They would have not have made words of deception flower attractive. It is the will of God that they do it, that He enables them to do it. Ma fa'alu. Just وَلَوْ شَاءَ رَبُّكَ مَا فَعَلُوا. If thy Lord had wished it, they wouldn't have done it. فَذَرْهُمْ وَمَا يَفْتَرُونَ. فَذَرْهُمْ وَمَا يَفْتَرُونَ. فَذَرْهُمْ وَمَا يَفْتَرُونَ. Leave them with what they forge. They wouldn't have done it. So leave them and what they forge. Leave them and what they forge. And that was sign 112. We're now going to 113. وَلِتَسْهَى إِلَيْهِ أَفْئِدَةٌ الَّذِينَ لَا يُؤْمِنُونَ بِالْآخِرَةِ. Let's stop there. وَلِتَسْعَى إِلَيْهِ أَفْئِدَةُ الَّذِينَ لَا يُؤْمِنُونَ بِالْآخِرَةِ. To search deceit in brackets, to search deceit, let the heart's affinity of those decline who have no faith in the hereafter. بِالْآخِرَةِ. To search deceit, let the hearts of those incline, who have no faith in the hereafter. وَلِتَسْعَى إِلَيْهِ أَفْئِدَةِ الَّذِينَ لَا يُؤْمِنُونَ بِالْآخِرَةِ وَلِيَرْدُوهُ yardu mean happy. وَلِيَرْدُوهُ, and let them delight. Yes, delight, happy, the same thing. وَلِيَرْدُوهُ, and let them delight in it. وَلِيَرْدُوهُ. وَلِيَرْدُوهُ أَفْئِدَةِ. وَلِيَرْدُوهُ, let them delight in it. وَلِيَكْتَرِفُوا مَا هُمْ مُقْتَرِفُونَ. وَلِيَكْتَرِفُوا مَا هُمْ مُقْتَرِفُونَ. Delight in it, and let them end from it what they may. And let them end from it what they may. وَلِيَكْتَرِفُوا مَا هُمْ يُقْتَرِفُونَ. And let them earn from it what they may earn. But here it is what they may. You don't want to repeat N, E, A, R, N. You don't want to repeat. So, وَلِيَكْفَرُهُمْ مَا وَلِيَكْتَرِفُوا مَا هُمْ مُقْتَرِفُونَ. And let them earn from it what they may. I put into brackets what they may earn. Okay. We go to 114. أفغير الله ابتغاء أفغير الله أبتغي حكما أفغير الله أبتغي حكما. Say, good. Shall I seek for judge other than God? لغير الله, other than God. Should I seek أبتغي حكما, judge? Hakaman, judge. So in Arabic, the words don't go like in English. Sometimes the verbs come, or most of the time the verbs come later. Afageri lai, abtagi, hakaman. Shall I seek for judge other than God? Yeah. وَهُوَ الَّذِي أَنزَلَ إِلَيْكُمْ الْكِتَابَ مفصلا الكتاب مفصلا. وهو الذي أنزل الكتاب مفصلا. And he it is who has sent unto you the book mufassalan, explained in detail. Mufassalan, explained in detail. Let me take it in Arabic. Let me join them together in Arabic. Let me read smoothly. أفغير الله أبتغي حكما وهو الذي أنزل إليكم الكتاب مفصلا. Okay. والذين أتيناهم الكتاب يعلمون أنه منزل من ربك بالحق. والذين أتيناهم الكتاب يعلمون أنه منزل من ربك بالحق. They know full well to whom we have given the book that it hath been sent down from thy Lord in truth. بالحق. حقا. الذين أتيناهم الكتاب والذين أتيناهم الكتاب to whom we have sent the book. They know full well to whom we have given the book. الذين أنزلنا الكتاب, to whom we have given the book that it hath been sent. That it hath been sent, Old English, HATH, that it hath been sent from thy Lord in truth. Al-Kitaba يعلمون أنه منزل من ربك. It has been sent down from your Lord, Bilhak, with truth. With truth. In truth. Here it is in truth. I'm sorry. The word of the Lord, no, I haven't gotten there yet. Sent down from thy Lord in truth. Oh, where is Bilhak? Bilhak. فلا تكون من الممترين. فلا تكون من الممترين. فلا تكون من الممترين. Never be then, or never be then. You see, in present English, we will say then. Never be of those who doubt. Then, never be those who doubt. Old English, never be then of those who doubt. This translation was done centuries ago, I believe. Never be then of those who doubt. Fala, the kuna, never be minal mumtarina, of those who doubt. And that was 144. وتمت كلمة ربك صدقا. وتمت كلمة ربك صدقا وعدلا. وتمت كلمة ربك صدقا وعدلا. The word of thy Lord doeth find its fulfillment in truth and justice. In truth and justice. Sadikan wa adwan. We've been hearing the name Sadiq, 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 and truth and justice. So Sadiq here means truth or truthful. Sadiqan wa Sadiqan wa Adlan and justice. Sadiqan wa Adlan and justice, truth and justice. Mm. Okay. La mubaddillu. La sorry. La mubaddilla لكلمة لكلمته لا مبدل لكلمته. No one can change his word. لا مبدل لكلمته. Let's see. None can change his words. Yes. None can change his words. لا مبدل لكلمته وهو سميع عليم. Invocation here of God again. He is all hearing, all knowing, or omniscient if I'm right. All hearing and all knowing. For he is the one who heareth and knoweth all. That's the interpretation here by our honorable elders. Uh, for he is the one who heareth and knoweth all. Wa in tubik, sorry, not tubik, wa in wa in tubi, أكثر وإن تبي أكثر من في الأرض يدلوك يدلوك وإن تبي أكثر من في الأرض يدلوك عن سبيل الله. Very serious warning. وإن تبي أكثر من في الأرض يدلوك عن سبيل الله. Were thou to follow the common run of those on earth, they will lead thee away from the way of God. Sabilillah, way of God. Here in this part of the world, we know Sabilillah, way of God, to be asking for alms. We are praying, somebody comes, Sabilillah, Sabilillah. That's a tiny bit of the meaning of Sabilillah. Tiny bit, asking for alms. Fee Sabilillah. No, then you put something in the border. Fee Sabilillah. No, Sabilillah goes beyond that. Uh-huh. So were thou to follow the common run of those on earth, they will lead thee away from the way of God. Of course, nothing can be more true than this. If you follow the common run of people, the thinking of people, the doings of people, you will be swayed away from the way of God because they will let you do what God doesn't like. And I sitting down here, sometimes I do it, pardon me to say, unconsciously. And that's why in Islam, when you are praying, you always have to ask for forgiveness. It's incorporated in prayers. Astaghfirullah. You always, because you never can tell when your mouth will misfire, when your mouth will go astray. So he tells Muhammad, thereby telling all of us, if we were to follow the people of the world, here it is made is interpreted as run. If we were to follow the people of the world, we will be swayed away from the way of God. The way of God. وَإِن تَبِعْ أَكْثَرَ مَنْ فِي الْأَرْضِ, those who are on earth, يَدْلُوكَ عَنْ سَبِيلِ اللَّهِ. They will lead you away from the way of God. Why? In يتبعون إلا ظن إن يتبعون إلا ظن وإن هم إلا يهرسون وإن هم إلا يهرسون وإن هم إلا يهرسون. So they will lead you away from the way of God. They follow nothing but conjecture. They follow nothing but conjecture. Azanna. Hmm? In yatabi'una illa azanna. Conjecture. Conjecture. Lies. Something that they forge themselves. Conjecture. Zanna. Lies. Wa in hum illa yahrusun. Wa in hum illa yahrusuna. They do nothing but lie. Okay, conjecture and lie almost the same. They do nothing but lie. Mm? إن ربك هو أعلم من يدل عن سبيله. إن ربك هو أعلم من يدل عن سبيله. Thy Lord knoweth best who strayeth. Thy Lord knoweth best who strayeth from his way, and sabilihi from his way, and from sabilihi his way. Hmm? Uh, in Rebecca, your Lord, who are Alam, he knows. It is he who knows man yadullu, who strays from his way, and sabilihi, wa huwa Alam bil muhtadin. And he knows those on guidance. He knows those who stray away from his way, and he knows those who are on guidance. Eh? Those he knoweth best those who are rightly guided. Yes, that's the right interpretation placed in the book, in the Quran. So he knows those who go astray, and he knows those who are guided. Who? God the Almighty. Allahu Rabbil Alameen. God, Lord of the worlds. Hmm? Yes, thy Lord. In Arabic, yeah, thy Lord. So it's God. Huh? For Kulu, that's 118. 118. 118, in other words. Fakulu mimma zukira. Fakulu imma mimma fakulu mimma zukira ismullahi alayhi in kuntum bi ayatihi mu'minin. So eat of into brackets meats. Eat of into brackets meats. The meat could have been omitted, in other words. So eat of what? Eat of what? On which God's name had been pronounced. If you have faith in his signs. So if you have faith in God's signs, before you eat any meat, make sure that the pronouncement of God is on it. What a noble advice. What divine advice. You just don't get a fowl and all of a sudden, you chop off the head. No. You say, Bismillah, Ar-Rahman, Ar-Rahim. You say, then you've called the name of God. You've invoked the name of God before you slaughter it. If a lion were to catch you, sink the teeth into your flesh, how would you like it? Just for reflection. So if you are killing a fowl to eat as a human being, as a higher creation of God, don't just kill it. Don't just kill it. Remember God. God. You can easily say anything. Just mention God. God, thank you for providing this meat for us. Or God, with your permission. Or, oh God, merciful God. Before you do, just call the name of God. But in the Quran, you Bismillah Rahman Rahim. That one is okay. There are other ways. Mhm. So eat of the meat on which God's name has been invoked. So it could be food, and usually there is no food prepared without meat. Little food, not much. Many dishes are prepared with meat. So you have to invoke the name of God before you kill an animal. Mhm. You are not a lion. Uh, I think that was 118. Yes. Let me repeat it. فكلوا مما ذكر اسم الله عليه إن كنتم بآياته إن كنتم بآياته مؤمنين. On which the name of God has been pronounced, if you have faith in His signs, بآياته, in His signs. So in the Quran we call signs ayah, ayah or ayatun, or ayati plural, ayat or ayatu plural. And it can be ayatihi when the P is added. It's not ayatu but ayatihi. Uh, okay. Uh, 119. Sorry. وما لكم ألا تأكلوا مما ذكر اسم الله عليه وقد فصل لكم ما حرم عليكم. Let's stop there. Why should ye not eat of meats, in brackets, of meats on which God's name had been pronounced, when he hath explained to you in detail what is forbidden to you? He's already explained to us what is forbidden to us. Then why should we eat meat other than that on which God's name is pronounced? وما لكم ألا يأكلوا مما ذكر اسم الله, name of God, عليه on it. وقد فصل لكم ما حرم عليكم, when he has explained to you in detail what is forbidden, ما حرم to you, عليكم, ما حرم عليكم, what is forbidden to you, ما إلا ما اضطر ربط إلا ما ابتر إلا ما ابترر ثم إليهم إلا ما ابتر ثم إليه وإن كثيرا ليدلون بالهوى يدلون بهوائهم يدلون بهوائهم غير العلم. Their vain desires ignorantly, غير العلم, ignorantly, يدلون بهوائهم, vain desires ignorantly. That's the last part. But let's go and to the beginning. Um, we stopped at Allah's name or God's name had been pronounced. When He hath explained to you in detail, that's where we stop. When He has explained to you in detail, what is forbidden to you? We've done that one too. Except under compulsion or necessity. Okay. He hath explained. No, let me read the whole thing. Sorry, I will confuse my listeners and myself as well. Why should ye not eat of meats on which God's name had been pronounced, when he hath explained to you, when he God, had explained to you in detail what is forbidden to you, except dash, what is forbidden to you, dash, eh? ma ma harama alaikum, what is forbidden to you, Then we continue, dash. Illa ma ittura. Illa ma itturu. Illa ma ittura. Uh, ma itturrakum. Tum. Sorry. Illa ma itturru. Tum. Ma itturrutum. What is forbidden to you? Illa ma itturrutum. Except, explain to you what is forbidden to you. He hath, I'm fumbling again. When he hath explained to you in detail what is forbidden to you, except under compulsion. Yeah, I'm on the right track now. Except under compulsion. Illa ma iturrutum. Except under compulsion. Illa ma iturrutum ilayhi. Except under compulsion of necessity. Elsewhere it says, فَمَنْ اِتُّرَّ بِغَيْرِ إِثْمًا. If you are compelled without intention, iturra. Here, iturra has explained bigero itman without any evil intention. So it is reflected here. Illama iturrutum. What is forbidden to you, except under compulsion. Sorry, illama iturrutum, and except under compulsion. In Arabic, huwa a'lam bil muqtadin. I'll lose my bearing again. I haven't gotten there. Okay, let me go back. It's better to go back than that. وَمَا لَكُمْ أَلَّا تَأْكُلُونَ مِمَّا ذِكْرِ اسم الله عليه وقد فصل لكم ما حرم عليكم إلا ما اضطررتم ربكم إليه وإن كثيرا ليدلون بالهواء بغير العلم. Yeah, I was on the right path, only that I didn't, I was trying to miss it. When he had explained to you in detail what is forbidden to you, except by compulsion, except under compulsion of necessity. I'm going to this Hawaii. I didn't get there yet. It's Hawaii. Let me go to Hawaii. Pain desires. Illa ma iturrutum ilaykum. Wa inna kathirun liyudilluna bil Hawaii bighairi ilmi. Most are made to go astray ignorantly, but many do mislead by low desires. By low desires. Inna katiran, but many, la yuduluna bil hawaihim, but many do mislead by low desires, mislead men by low desire, by low desires, by low desires. Hawaii, yuduluna bil hawaihim bighairi ilmi, with ignorantly, without knowledge, without knowledge. But many do mislead men by low desires without knowledge, bighairi ilmi, or ignorantly, like I said. And it asks, huwa a'lam bil muqtadina, huwa a'lam bil muqtadina, those who transgress. Thy Lord knoweth best those who transgress. Thy Lord knoweth best those who transgress. Inna rabbika huwa a'lam bil mu'tadina. Inna rabbika, verily thy Lord, rabbika, or rabbika, sorry. Inna rabbaka, thy Lord, verily thy Lord is he who knows those who transgress. Uh, without knowledge, غير العلم. Thy Lord knoweth best who transgress. Inna huwa a'lamu bil mu'tadin, those who transgress. We go to 120. Good advice again. Wazuru zahira. Wazuru zahira. Zahira ithma. Wal batna. Wal batnahu. Wazuru zahira ithma. Wa batnahu. Good advice again. Eschew all sin, open and secret. Zahira, Zahira, it means open, hidden secrets, open secret, wabatinahu, and open secrets. Eschew all sin, open and secret. That's the best interpretation here given by our elders. Eschew all sin, open and secret. Wazuru zahira ithmi wa batinahu. Open secrets and its hidden. Open secrets and hidden secrets. Eschew all sin, open and secret. I'm sorry. Yes, open sins, I'm sorry. Open sins and secret sins. Pardon me. Open sins, eschew open sins and secret sins. Zahira, Zahira ithmi, wa batin, open and secret. Zahira wa batin, open and secret. Inna lazina yaksibuna ithma sayuzuna bima kanu yaktarifun. Then those who earn sin will get the recompense for their earnings. Those who earn sin, N is EARN, those who earn sin will get the recompense for their earnings. إن الذين يكسبون الإثم سيجزون سيجزون بما كانوا يقترفون. Those who earn sin will get due recompense for their sins. But here is for their earnings. For earning those sins, you get their due recompense. Pardon me, viewers. Like I say, I always say my donation is getting bad because of the misplacement of some part of my teeth. Yes, we go to 1, 2, 1. In other words, 121. So, repetition here, warning here. Again, like I say, you don't tell your child one thing. You keep on singing it to his ears until it stays there. It never comes out again. Wala yakulu mimma lam yaskir ismallahi alayhi. Walam yakulu mimma lam yaskir ismallahi alayhi. Let not of meat. Sorry, eat not. I'm sorry. Eat not of meats in brackets, eat not of meats on which God's name hath not been pronounced. Eat not of meats on which God's name has not been pronounced. Well, in some parts of the world, you eat. When you are hungry, you eat without remembering whether God's name has been pronounced on it or not. However, saying a short prayer before eating is okay. And it's also explained here, illa ma iturra bihi, illa ma iturra, except by compulsion. We are compelled to eat in chop bars or in canteens, uh, where we are not sure whether God's name has been pronounced on it or not. We are compelled with hunger. We are compelled to eat in those places by hunger. Mm. And then that is why it's very good to pray before eating. So in case the restaurant, the chop bar, they haven't pronounced the name of God, you do it your little way before you start eating. You just don't start nom 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 like a dog, pardon me. You pronounce the name of God before eating. If it was pronounced already, it's a bonus. If you do it again, you must do it before eating. If it was not pronounced before killed, which you cannot tell, in any case, you have done your part. Yes. So it's a reminder. Wala yakulu mimma lam yaskuru ismillahi alayhi. Wa innahu la fiskun. That is impiety. eh, has not pronounced. That would be impiety. Wa innahu la fiskun. That would be impiety. Wa inna shayatina la yuhuna ila u ila ulayahim. Inna shaitana la yuhuna ila ilayahim li liyujadilunakum liyujadilunakum. Uh, that would be impiety, yes. But the Satans ever inspire their friends, Uliyaihim, their friends, Uliyaihim, ila shaitana, you here, inna shaitana, you here inspire ila Uliyaihim, where they are friends, to contend, liyajdunuka, to contend or to argue with you, dunakum, to contend with you, if you were to obey them, were in at were in ta were in ta to muhum innakum innahum al mushrikun. Let me read it better. Let me see if I can read it better. Wa inna shayatina la yuhuna inna shayatina la yuhuna ila uliyaihim liyajadilunakum, to contend with you. Wa in atatamuhum innakum al mushrikun. If you were to obey them, if atatamuhum, if we were to obey them, atatamuhum, innakum al mushrikun, you would indeed be pagans. So if we were to obey the Satans, you would be of pagans. You would be among pagans. You would indeed be pagans. Sorry, you would indeed be pagans. Sorry for bad reading. It happens. But I hope the message is gone to you. I hope you've gotten at least uh, an overview of the message. Let me say an overview of the message. Mm. So I think that's the end of the section 14. We shall end here. And when we come back in our next episode, we'll go to section 15. I apologize again for bad reading. Thank you very much. Bye bye.